je mehr ich nachgedacht habe, was ist eigentlich der einzige wichtigste Faktor, bin ich ganz klar aufs Wasser gekommen.
Pure Life brand, one of the top brands that Nestle has. We're looking to take that asset and expand it to more geography, more parts of the world. We think the growth will in fact continue.
Part of the success of Pure Life is Nestle's marketing.
I mean, I've seen it happen before my eyes. Here's a market where there's nobody drinking bottled water. If we go in and do this, all of a sudden we have 10 million consumers. How's that? It's brilliant.
They're after profit. They're predators, water hunters looking for the last pure water in the world.
For one tanker load, Nestle pays $10. Once bottled, the same water costs $50,000.
They've made tons of money.
What's legal and what's ethical and moral are two different things.
And at some point, this resource will run out.
I will refuse to buy anything that's made by Nestle's. If I have to go hungry, I will.
Shalom, call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors unto the apostles, the elders, a great millstone. Shalom to all you Akim that are teaching this word throughout the four corners of the earth. You know, basically I found the article, right, the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right, the website is the Daily Sheeple. Alright, I put the link in the description box. You know, and basically, alright, the title of the article is, can they get any lower? Nestle just granted permit to double water extraction 120 miles from Flint, Michigan. You know, and before I start, just want to say, this devil is being exposed from all angles. How much of a devil he really is. You know, probably poisoning the water, stealing the water and selling it back to you. The Pizzagate, pedophilia, child molestation, alright, then put the bodies in the fast food, GMOs, alright, how he killing down Jake, Dakota pipeline, alright, the Most High is really showing you who the devil is, you know, if you're paying attention, alright, Nestle, Pure Life, alright, which this water is trash anyway, pH level in there shit, you know, it's garbage. Alright, it's a lengthy article. You know, I'll put the link in the description. Alright, but I'm just gonna go into it. Michigan Nestle is at it again. Recently publicly condemned for pumping 36 million gallons of water from Strawberry Creek in the San Bernardino National Forest, paying a meager $524 annually for a permit that expired long ago. The multinational company is now planning to milk the citizens of Flint, Michigan to keep their water privatization plan afloat. Okay, so basically what Esau does, he go in these like major cities or major private areas where he could pump the clean water and sell it back to you. Alright, and they charge all these major companies a low ass fee. They charge them $524 annually. Alright, and annually, that's yearly. Alright, they probably make billions in a year. Alright, Nestle was just given a permit to almost double the groundwater they extract from the Michigan area amidst the recent Flint water crisis. This means the company will be taking more than 210 million gallons a year annually, while many Flint residents are still suffering from the long-term effects of the lead exposure. So basically, they got all these people down in Flint paying for lead-exposed water. You know, they're probably suffering from lead poisoning. Their kids are suffering from lead poisoning. All right, and basically, it's all in where Jake live at. The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the 12 tribes. All right, in the hoods and the ghettos. All right, those are the people that are really feeling this water crisis, you know, and the little clean water they got left, this devil was taking it. All right, Nestle was not even in the U.S., but the Swiss National is taking water from hundreds of local water supplies. The U.S. represents its largest bottled water market. Nestle also controls more than 70 of the world's bottled water brands, among them Perrier, San Pellegrino, Ice Mountain, Pure Life, and Battelle. CEO Peter Brabeck takes his company image very seriously, but many have accused him of whitewashing Nestle's lack of social and environmental responsibility. The documentary Bottled Water explores this lack of humanitarian values more closely. Meanwhile, the company continues to churn out annual profits of CHF 110 billion, 10% of which is derived from the bottled water business. Right, so each year this devil makes billions of the water that he steals from your neighborhood and sells back from you. Alright, let's look up the definition of whitewashing. Alright, the proper text to use in there would be to cover up or to deceive, deception. Alright, in this sentence, right, they accuse him of covering up Nestle's lack of social and environmental responsibility. Right, because this devil, he don't give back, man. Alright, he just sucking the earth dry, literally. Alright. Residents of Michigan are fuming mad over Nestle Waters North America's recently approved permit given by the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality. Alright, and all these governors, mayors, politicians, these devils are all bought and paid for, you know, and they should be mad. You know, first of all, they gotta pay for lead water every fucking month. They've probably been drinking it for years. There's probably a million lead lawsuits in Flint right now. And now the clean water in the surrounding area is being fucking sold out to a corporation, which is going to sell it back to them. Alright. Recently approved permit given by the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality to increase allowed pumping from 150 to 400 gallons per minute at one of its production wells north of Evart. Flint, Michigan residents have been paying for poisoned water through the nose, yet Nestle paid pennies on the dollar for their right to extract Michigan's groundwater. For just $200 annually, $200 a year, the company will privatize the water, selling it back to U.S. citizens for an inflated cost, while adding to the plastic bottle pollution in our oceans, for which they pay nothing to help clean up. Alright, so you see Esau is the fucking devil. It's being more exposed every day. Alright, he's paying pennies to steal the water, basically, a permit to use to steal the water on that land, and he's selling it back to you at an inflated price. Alright, what's the scriptures, man? The book of Lamentation, chapter 5, verse 4. We have drunken our water for money. Right, man, because if you want some decent water, you gotta go buy it out the store, because tap water, that shit is fucked up. Got lead in it, all type of shit you can't pronounce in it. Alright, that's causing men to be feminine. It has all type of chemicals in it, chemicals that we probably not even aware of. Alright, so if you do want some decent water, you have to buy it. We have drunken our water for money. Our water is sold unto us. When that should need to be the case, we should be able to go to a creek or a pond and collect, or a well, and collect our own water like the ancient world. Alright, we don't need this damn cracker the devil to sell us water, you know? Right, we have drunken our water for money. You know, then the water you do buy don't have really pH, don't have good pH levels to it, man. So it's like you're not even getting the right health benefits of drinking water that you should, right? Because it's all poisoned down. And then they put this shit in plastic, alright, which has BPA in it, which feminizes you, kills your testosterone, alright. This place is hell, man. Alright. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. All right, speaking about this damn devil, the white man. You know, they're estranged from the womb. They born speaking lies. All right, or one lie they set up. All right, they steal our shit and sell it back to us like they're God. All right. And then after that, it's poison. It's like the poison of a serpent. It says killing you slowly. You know. Back in this article. Actually, I got another scripture, man. Because this is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority. Alright, if you're in authority, you have power, you have rulership. Alright. And so-called white man, the devil, he has power, he has rulership over the earth right now. Alright? So the scripture says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. If you rejoice, you're happy, you're merry. You know, you're joyful. Alright? You're smiling from ear to ear. You're dancing, you're singing, you're talkative. Alright? But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Alright? You're gnashing your teeth, you're sighing, you're crying. Alright? You're dying, you're being sick and poisoned all the time. Things are being stolen from you. Alright? Your land is being raped. Alright? When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Alright? People are mourning, sighing, and crying because the wicked is being ruled, which is the so-called white man. Alright? The damn devil who steal your water and sell it back to you. Alright? Their entire deal is being called the rape of Michigan's water supply. Alright? If you rape something, it means you take it by force. Alright? And the source is just 120 miles from Flint. Now they could have used that clean water to give to these people in Flint. But this man is such the devil, he always got to make money off every fucking thing. Alright? The true reason for the newly anointed permit, Nussel just made a $36 million capital investment in its Ice Mountain Bottling Corporations in Stanwood, Michigan, which the company announced in late October. A Twitter and Facebook storm has already begun painting Nussel as the water-stealing behemoth that it truly is. Comments include, due to the lack of clean water in Michigan, the Michigan High Court must suspend Nussel's rights to take Michigan water until the water problem is totally solved. Said, fuck Nussel. Alright? That's right, fuck Nussel, fuck Esau, fuck the devil, fuck all his corporations. Alright? Do you think since water is being destroyed that the price of water will go up? As you are checkmated with your life, think EpiPens. Image what they will do with water. Think Michigan disaster. Alright, Nestle is stealing water from Michigan and other states at our expense and selling it back to you to make billions in the process. Alright, that's what this devil do. Alright, he's just being himself. This is 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Alright, and these crackers, they love their money. They trust in their riches. You know, they're like the ancient Egyptians. They die, they want to be buried with their gold, their money, and their silver. You know? And if you really love something, you'll die for it. Or you do anything to get it. Alright, well, this devil here will poison people, kill people, rape the land. Alright? All because the love of money. You know, the same thing with the food, the GMO foods. Alright? It costs the devil more money if he just fucking pump a cow up, make him slaughter weight, instead of he just wait until the cow gets, you know, that weight naturally from the natural greens it eats. And the same thing with the other animals. Alright, it's the love of money that's the root of all evil, man. Alright, and that explains Esau to the T. Alright, because he's the fucking devil. It's the book of Isaiah chapter 14 verse 13. For thou hast and Tadiah, Salaki, for thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. That's the point I wanted to make. Alright, this devil was trying to literally make himself as God, trying to set himself up as God on the earth. Alright, selling you water, selling you your food. Alright, stealing it from you at that, then selling it to you. Alright, watching your every move, all these satellites and shit. Right, and ultimately they want to put a chip in you so they can control your every move. So this devil really wants to be like the Most High. Alright, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. Alright, all you crackers, y'all gonna be put in slavery for 1,000 years and then exterminated. Alright, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble? Right, because you know we're in this cracker's rulership, and he literally made the earth to tremble when he bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Alright, that did shake kingdoms. This devil go all around the world passing this cup of abomination, or a cup of democracy, or demonocracy. Alright, that's how you shake kingdoms, you know. But the Most High is gonna bring you crackers down. Alright, this is a quote, well actually a Native American proverb, alright, which Native Americans are Israelites, tribe of Gad. Alright, only when the last tree has died. Alright, because that's also in Isaiah, that's the spirit. No fellow has come up against us. The last river been poisoned, because that's what this devil do, is poison every fucking thing. And the last fish been caught, we will realize we cannot eat money. Alright, when the famine hits, you ain't gonna be able to eat all the fucking money you got stored up. Alright, alright, because believe it or not, America is gonna be in the same or worse position than Venezuela, you know. And when the famine hit, the drought hit, you ain't gonna be able to eat all that fucking money. The gold, the silver, you ain't gonna be able to eat that shit. I mean, the Rothschilds and all the elites, you know what I mean, they're gonna be pretty much hid away in their bunkers, so they're gonna have food and shit, alright, until the elect go get them. But speaking about these crackers in general that love their money, they trust in their riches, alright, and for anybody, if you trust in your riches, alright, what you gonna do when there's a drought? Alright, what you gonna do with that money? Alright, can you drink it? Or what about when there's a famine? Can you eat it? Or no, does it sustain you? Alright, it's the book of 2nd Esdras chapter 15 verse 58. They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger. Alright, because when, you know, martial law hit, alright, all these foreign troops invade America, a lot of people are going to run to the mountains, to the valleys, to the hills to try to survive out there. Alright, they that be in the mountains shall die of hunger. Most High say He's going to kill you with hunger, He's going to starve you to death. Alright, and eat their own flesh, meaning they're going to eat their kids, their wife, their husband, their own arm and leg, their ears, alright, and drink their own blood. Why? For very hunger of bread and thirst of water. Alright, that's how real it's going to get in America. Alright, you're going to be so thirsty for some water, you're going to just cut yourself and drink the blood. Alright, that's the terror of the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright, and that's why you got to fear Him. Alright, this is the book of Amos chapter 4 verse 7. And I have withholden the rain from you, when there were yet 3 months to the harvest, and I caused it to rain upon one city, and caused it not to rain upon another city. One piece was rained upon, and the place whereupon it rained not withered. Right? So the Most High, He brings droughts. He don't have to make it rain. You know, just like California, they've been in a drought for years. All right? So 2 or 3 cities wandered unto one city to drink water. So you got 2 or 3 cities full of people. They're all traveling unto one city for water because that's where the Lord has the water at. Meaning there are going to be droughts. All right? But they were not satisfied and they didn't have enough water. All right? And quench their thirst. All right? Yet have ye ever not returned unto me, said the Lord. You know? With that, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushai, double honors unto the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom Wakin Sato Yakin.